Start with, I want you to see from the book of Revelation that we'll be sharing with you today, 13, verse 16 to 17. Now, in this, I'll be sharing with you about one of the most important factors that will be taking place next year. Next year, we're going to see so many governments adopting new technologies that will include demolishing of passports. A lot of technologies will emerge in 2024, and we're going to see a lot of banks demolishing the use of bank cards, opting to the use of chips which should be inserted in human bodies. Now, this has been a myth, has been a discussion for years, but I'm telling you, you shall see this as a trend in 2024. What has been happening for all the past 10 years, the enemy was building an infrastructure, which he has managed to build it, which he must use starting from 2024. And I'm saying these things and write them down. You shall see these things almost every day in your newspapers, where many governments, in fact, including in Africa, you'll be so shocked to see these trends emerging in some countries. This has to happen, and I'll tell you why. Now, in Revelation 13, where we were reading before, the Bible says,
He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Now, this is the most important thing that we need to look at. It's not a new thing that I'm sharing with you. Some of you ever heard these things before, but I'm telling you that you shall start seeing these things. For the past years, scholars, people who does theology, they have studied to understand the number of the beast, and they have failed. But in 2024, you will not need an interpreter. Almost everybody will understand, because it will be a common factor. Why should I share this thing with you? Now get this right. So, number one, we shall see the arrival of technologies which will include the demolishing of passports in some countries and bank cards in some countries, to the introduction of chips which will be inserted in people, and they will not be able to buy or sell without it. It will give them access to buy, to transact, to do anything, just as the Bible said. Now, in 2024, you shall start seeing these things happening with your very eyes. And I'm telling you today, what's the day today? I just want you to read the day today. What's the day today?
The 10th of December, 2023.
All right, thank you so much. Now, you're going to start seeing these things happening in next year. And what does that do with the world? And what does that do with the church? So you must know as a church that when these things are happening, what is it? What is the message behind? What is the message behind? We are about to start seeing things which are just written in the Bible happening in our very eyes. We have 43 things already happened, which were predicted in the Bible, are already there. Now let's just go into this quickly. Let's see number 2. Can you go to number 2?